Hello, folks. Rever here, back with another episode of American Outback. Our potato machine dropped back off at the shop, and let's just return it. Garage, potato machine, potato planter, return vehicle. Would you like to return the vehicle? You will receive $200. Washing costs $100. Alright. That doesn't make a lot of sense, but whatever. We got some potatoes planted. Let's take a look at the map. And there we go. So we have fields 24, which looks like sugar beets and potatoes. Down here we have some barley and wheat. And we've got our corn over in field 20 and some canola in 27. And so that means kind of whatever we feel like, I guess, in field number 21. That'll be tomorrow in game. So there we go. Happy days. Getting some action going. So let's head back down to the farm. And why don't we spend the rest of this episode getting some... let's see how we're doing with using up... Let's take a look at our tomatoes. How do we get the tomatoes? What is the best way? Well, just turn. Yeah, if you guys notice this, I like this map. It's definitely a good map, but I'm still rarely sure is the best way to get places for some reason. Sure, after I play it for a while longer, we'll get better at that. But let's see, we'll check on tomatoes. I guess we could even do some biogas. Looks like the thing's still running, so that's a good sign. Let's just hop out here and see what F1 says. Yeah, we definitely need some more seeds. So why don't we get some seeds up here. And we're going to need some more fertilizer, which is kind of the expensive part. And probably some water as well, huh? Yeah, so we could use another tanker of water, we could use another tanker of fertilizer, we could use a bunch more seeds. Alright, fuel. How's the fuel doing? Yeah, we don't need any more fuel, so it's going to be a while, I think, before we're able to empty that tank out, unless we find some other place to deal with it. So let's head on back down to the farm and get some agua. And the Moonshine would use water too, wouldn't it? So we should probably come back up here to the Moonshine, and which is actually on the other side, right? Yeah. Just taking a look. Yeah, Moonshine's by field 24, 23 there. Wonder if there's another place we can get water. I don't see any ponds or anything on this whole map. So you think they might have to keep an eye out for some kind of water dispensing station. And get some, maybe we'll do the biogas last so that if we end up, well, no, I guess we can always sell off whatever we have left there as well. Go fill up, well, let's do the fertilizer. Well, let's do the seeds first, because that thing's about to run out of seeds, so we'll get the seeds filled up. I forget how many it takes. Where did I put the cart? There it is. There it is. Right around the other side of this building. And we'll see if barley works on this. Silo is empty. So let's hope barley works. Usually it does on some of these kind of things. That's right, we have to get our Jedi mind focus going to be able to back up this truck. So I'm going to fast forward and focus on backing up this stupid trailer. Alright guys, here we are. So I have been calming myself, which doesn't hurt, because if you get all upset at the trailer, I've learned, it doesn't get easier. So what you need to do is I just focus on the tongue of the trailer. Don't worry about, just focus on turning that the right way. Focus on how far back we have to go as well too. So this trailer's a little hard to see. The other things, see, we're starting to get away from us a little bit. Let's put up F1 so we can unload. All right, let's see, how much is that? Do we need another one? Nope. Turned into purple seeds. Very nice. Alright, so how much do we have left in there? Well, I guess we should go up to the Moonshine, because I don't think we're that far from the Moonshine, right? If we go straight on this road. Well, sort of. Well, let's just dump off whatever's here in the Moonshine, and we can figure out how much we need later. But it's probably just as well going this way. We gotta get over the ravine. Alright, let's see. This one I think we can get more easily. There we go. Yep, so it certainly took it. So let's see how much that was. 21% is 4,000, so you need about 20,000 to fill this thing. We also need... Oh, I'm sorry, no, 14,000. So it should start running again shortly here. So we need some more biogas. We need about 20,000 biogas, 16,000 biogas, and 1,400 grain was 4%. So 4 into 100 is 25. So we need, what, 30,000, 20,000? We need a full cart. But the good news is it was good to check that it definitely takes barley. Because I think we have enough barley. Let's get rid of this. Let's look at this. Yep, we got 34,000 barley, so that's a good thing. We got plenty of silage down there for the biogas. So we got that here goes that stupid train again. Like playing chicken. Ready? Getting the timing of the thing down. I've gone past it so many times. So we're going to swing around this road here. So I guess at some point here, we should probably consider some course play courses. However, I'm not sure how well that'll go when it comes to this particular trailer. I can get the other ones backed up. And actually, course play does a better job with that kind of thing, from what I remember, than you would think. But for now, we'll just do these runs manually, if nothing else, because we don't have the money. So let me fast forward, and I'll meet you guys back when I get done back at the farm. And there we go, guys. We have... Oops, I forget which one to hit. That's right. Oh. Alright, so let's dump off this barley. And it's got me thinking. I definitely want to... It says grain. And I would question why you couldn't put corn in there, but... we might want to try that someday, especially in the... what do you call it, in the Moonshine one. I would think corn and moonshine certainly go together. Let's close our lid back up. And hop back in here and put this guy back where he belongs, which I think was, no, that wasn't it. That's, put him right here. And let's go get the water trailer. So the big question is there any free place for water on this map? If there is, can I fill? I don't think the water cost me anything. Let's try a little experiment. See, I think this water cost me, right? Yes, no doubt. That little squirt of water, but can we come here and pull a fast one? No. Oh, look at that. So I can get water out of the fertilizer for free, but if you go over to that thing, it charges you for water. There you go. See, it's worth trying stuff in life. Wonderful. Alright, so let's get up to, I guess, the tomatoes first. Not that I think it matters. We'll get the tomatoes just with one full cart. It's not going to be worth another one. They were at like 48% and they had like 9,000 some. So, I think one load of this will do wonderful. Same thing with the fertilizer coming back up here, but first probably get some water over to the Moonshine. Just whatever, doesn't make too much difference now that we have this wagon on here, as long as we empty it out. And then if the water's free, it's probably good to do first, because then just in case we end up with fertilizer in there or something stupid, biogas. Well, again, we could sell the biogas to the biogas consumers. I hope we have enough built up at this point. I'm not sure. 8,100 fertilizer, so that would be 2 trips. How are we doing on tomato pallet? Just about a full one. So we have tomato scraps. So we have to... I hope we have a trailer for tomato scraps. Yeah, so see, that's taking the water. 96%. Yeah, that's all the water they're going to get for now. So we're a little bit less on the fertilizer. So let's run some more water up to the... just trying to think, is there a place to fill up the water? I want to look for fertilizer. I forgot to look when we were here before. Is there fertilizer in this section of town? It's just the shop. There's fuel there, but no. There's we got a whole BGM. That's the cattle, isn't it? Yeah, we'll have to get them going sometime here. And there's a TMR machine back tucked in there. Good to know. I can't see anything for the trees, and I'm not seeing any fertilizer. Just wondering if there's a water. I think the garden center would have water, and that's probably better than running down to the farm. Let's see if we can't do the same trick with that tank, but we're going to keep our eyes out for a fertilizer tank someplace else. What is that thing there? Looks kind of like a water tank, doesn't it? And it does look like a big water tank. Let's just see if F1... What does that say? Yeah, Wasser. Can you just get water from there? And a lot of those windmills were actually water pumps in the day. Let's just see if we can't. Yep, look at that. Well, that makes life a little easier, doesn't it? So we can fill up from that water. So I'm wondering if all of these are... Now they're charging me money, though. Yeah, so let's see how much one of these costs. Yeah, it's not nearly as much fun when they charge you for it. See the dollar amount come up yet. Alright, so that's not good. Oh, good to know. Good idea, but... Alright, so is that... We're filled up with water? And I just paid for all that water, and now we gotta dump it? Yeah. Or do we buy another... Buy another tanker? Definitely need some biogas. So now we got... You know... One tanker with some fairly expensive water in it. It's not like we can dump it on the animals. Right, so what I think I'm going to do is... I really don't feel like wasting all that money. But I don't know if I feel like buying another tank just yet. I guess we probably should, huh? We got the money at this moment. And it kind of would put an end to the debate, so to speak, as far as water tanks go. Well, a fuel tank, a water tank. Oh, you know what? I'm wondering, can I come up to here? Let's try this. I can't switch. Why can't I switch to fertilizer? What does this thing hold? It holds fertilizer. I know it does. Yeah, see, NPK, but I guess once I have this in here, yeah, it's not letting me. Alright, well, let's just dump it out. We know we can get it free in the future, and I want to get NPK in there. Let's see what happens if we hit refill. Why is it doing water? Are they charging us? No. So let's empty this out. Change it over here. Straighten up. Now, how do we get... It's not letting me put... Alright, what am I doing stupid? And I'm almost certain I put NPK in here before, right? Yet it's not letting me change it now. Why is that? Just become a water tank? It doesn't make any sense. Let me try to get away from the thing. Now that doesn't make any real sense to me. Alright, what am I doing wrong? Well, should we buy another tank and see what happens? Alright, yeah, let's go, let's park this guy someplace, and I think right up by, well, no, we'd have to go to the other side of town, but let's bring this guy back where he was. So he's full of water, at least the water was free, so we really didn't cost ourselves anything. Quite understanding why I can't switch the type. Once again, I want to make sure I'm going the right direction. Workshop. Get rid of that. Why can't I put fertilizer in there? I'm wondering if it's not something to do with that particular tank type. I could try the blue tank and see if I can switch. 'Cause in the other part of town, there's like a regular regular blue tank. So we'll try that. So we'll purchase one more of these things. What are they, 25,000? So we'll have a lot of money tied up in trailers, but honestly, we made some fairly good money too. So if we keep this operation going, we'll be bringing in a fair amount of money each day, better than anything else we got going. So let's buy another one of these tanks. Eventually, I'd like to have, it's kind of holding off. It'd be nice to have a bigger one. Alright, so let's P. Universal tanks. Do we get a bigger one? 45,000. We don't have it. Let's just... Oh, we could rent one. Yeah, let's rent one for an hour. I'll buy it. I don't have the money. Let's go back. Insert. Borrow. Okay. Purchase. Universal tank. Alright, what color do we want this one? How about yellow? Well, feel free to leave a comment if I'm doing something dumb as far as that goes. About getting the fertilizer in there. Alright, so now we need to run all the way back across half the map. I will see you guys when I get back with some fertilizer. Not sure why I didn't like it that first time, but whatever. Alright, so let's see. Make sure this guy's all topped up. Yep, he will be when we're done. And let's go take a look at our tomatoes while we're waiting. And I guess we, one of the big things we'll get is, instead of renting that truck, we can buy one. Yep, there we go. Look, we got a stack of tomatoes. And eventually we'll have to empty this thing out somehow. Guess we can use our freeze thing, maybe. Guess it'll fit in there. I don't know. Might be an issue. Alright, well, tomatoes are taken care of. So let's go take care of getting some biogas in that thing. Moonshine. Still unloading. Good timing. Let's get spun around and head down to the biogas plant. I'll probably meet you guys actually... Well, let's just head to the biogas plant. Let's see how much we made. Not far away, really. Yeah, eventually this is just screaming for some course play once I get some money built up. Look at that, we're down to minus 85, or 885. Let's go check out how this thing is doing. I don't think we should have to fill it, but we'll see. We're still 69% full. Don't know how much biogas we got out of there, but it should be plenty enough to get the moonshine going. I guess eventually we'll even want some extra tractors for running this stuff around. So how much did we get? Yeah, 8,000. Not too shabby. I think we'll go this way. Turn left up ahead. So I mean, this train goes by quite often. A little bit too often, probably. I wonder if there's a way to go in there and change that. Not that it's not a wonderful idea, but it's getting to be a little bit like the car traffic in the game, which I turn off. Just because it's unrealistically stupid at some point, some level. So is this the back straight in on some of these, I think. Let's try it back and straight in. There we go. So let's see how this, we don't have any more of this, so there's, yeah, so it uses a good amount of biogas, doesn't it? So next time we probably shouldn't sell it all off. But hey, we got the grain and the water filled up. Oh yeah, look, the moonshine's 72% full. Oh, that's just one skid. Okay, well good. Yeah, so that one tanker will get us pretty close to half, so. Well good, there we go guys. Kind of loud, let's get away from the noise a little bit, and I will say goodbye and wrap up this episode. It's probably plenty long, plenty of fast forwarding. But a good episode. We got the fields planted, we got a little bit of lime sprayed, and now we've got our moonshine running again, our tomatoes running again. So hopefully by tomorrow we can make some more money in the game. We still have not dealt with the grass fields yet, and we don't really have any money for cutting them, but I may head out there and just spray them in the next episode. We'll see. So, well, as always, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope to see you in the next episode. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.